So I've been hearing a lot of controversy, both on the news, social media, just controversy in general, from groups of people that feel some type of way about Trump winning, mainly towards the fact of his VP, saying some things about Puerto Rico, you know, and my thing is people say things about each other every day, whether it's family, friends, co-workers, people in the street that you come across and never gonna see again. Like those are just our individual thoughts. Like that doesn't really affect that person. So why would you let that affect how you voted? Like especially like if you was born here in the United States, especially if you've never been to one of those countries. Like why would you let, like how does that affect you if you've never been there? You didn't grow up there, you don't live there, you don't vacation there, you weren't born there, you probably don't have family there because all your family's over here. So why do you feel some type of way when your whole life you probably talk nonsense about those countries? Like I don't get it, like because we're all talked about every day, whether it's in our face directly or indirectly, you know like it's called freedom of speech for a reason. And if those are your views or how you feel, I don't see how that should affect one's one's views on themselves, especially if you're old enough to form your own your own opinion and be like, you know what, all right, cool, like that's how you feel, all right, cool, but you don't know me, like you don't know me on a personal basis. So what you think of me doesn't affect me, you know like what I eat don't make doesn't make the next person shade, and vice versa. So why is everybody taking this man's thoughts or his views so personally? Like everybody was everybody was pro Trump. The veterans were pro Trump. When he was talking about make America great again, bringing gas down to $1.25 or $1.35 a gallon. When he was talking about affordable housing, not taxing on overtime, everybody was cool with that. But now you have a problem with the president elect because of something that his VP said, because of a way that his VP feels. Not you never had a problem with the way anybody else felt about you before, or the nonsense, or the rumors or implications that other people made about you before. So why are you focusing on this? What we should be focusing on as adults is the president elect and him, and making sure that he does everything that he does to make us vote for him, to get the votes. Nothing else should matter because I mean, me personally, I'm talked about every day, whether it's family, co-workers, you know, people, I see on a regular, communicate with on a regular, people I used to communicate with, people I don't talk to anymore. You know, it doesn't it doesn't affect me because I I really don't care about your views towards me. Like you're not doing anything for me. You're not signing my paycheck. All you're probably doing is trying to frustrate me more or get a rouse out of me than the frustration I already go through. So like and that's how I view it. That's how I view this situation with everybody. All of a sudden now they have a problem with the VP when the VP doesn't necessarily reflect the the president elect. Like I don't get it. I mean, once again, these are just my thoughts and my opinions, and it's not to upset or offend anyone. you know as an American citizen, I'm entitled to freedom of speech. That's my number one right as being born here, as my birth certificate saying United States of America. I mean, if I'm wrong, I mean, well, if you think I'm wrong, that's completely your opinion and you're entitled to that. The same way I'm entitled to, my thoughts and my views on, what seems to be an issue this with this election. So I mean, we could talk about it. I'm always open for, a discussion, especially on this, because I know a lot of people aren't gonna agree with me on this, but it's okay. We don't. It's okay to agree to disagree. You know, it doesn't. It's not gonna affect the relationship. It's not gonna affect how I view you or anything. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's it for my thoughts at the moment. So